gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Monday Show. My name is Nice Peter. This is a Watsky t-shirt, and I'm glad that you're here. Today's Monday Show is brought to you in part by a lack of sleep and John Green's newest novel, which is called The Fault in Our Stars. Last night, I was here working late on 2 new songs. When they were not dead, it was only fair. Let your body sweat. And when I got home, I often read when I go to sleep, and someone, actually one of you out there, suggested that I read John Green's newest novel. So I bought it on my little Kindle, which is how I read books. At about 3 in the morning, I attempted to start this book, hoping it would lull me into sleep. And I must say, it is perhaps one of the most beautifully written novels I've ever read, and I cannot recommend a book more. I must say, it is a little sad, it is a little emotional, it's about some very heavy, serious things, but it is an absolutely beautiful book. Speaking of things that are absolutely beautiful, it's time for this week's edition of Ask a Giraffe. 1, 2, 3, 4! Ask a Giraffe! Dear Giraffe, Pierre would like to know, what is the meaning of life?
I believe the meaning of life is to realize everything in the universe is unique, but we all fit together as part of the same giant puzzle.
I think you mean puzzle.
Peezle.
It's puzzle.
Pazoodle noodle.
I love you, Giraffe.
Peez, Neez, Boodle.
I have confirmed some of the dates for the UK/European mini summer tour.
I'll be standing in line, dressed like a wizard. Broken glasses on my eyes, got the figures, got Hermione's wand. She's the best witch, watching Harry Potter, feeling fly like it's Quidditch.
So if you're out there and you're in the UK or Europe or anywhere near there, I hope you make the trip from wherever you are. I promise I will do my best to make it worth your time. Speaking of things that are worth time, it is time to reach out to you, the dear viewer, and see what you've sent in this week's edition of Viewer Mail.
Viewer mail, viewer mail. Let's see what we got today in the viewer mail, viewer mail. Let's see what we got today in the viewer mail.
This first piece of viewer mail comes to us from Caitlin in Sacramento, California. Hello, Caitlin in Sacramento, California. Hi. I see lovely drawings already, and that always excites me. And this is my new head. Look at that. That's my new head. And I'll tell you, Caitlin, you are awesome. Caitlin is a lovely name. I used to have a huge crush on a girl named Caitlin when I was younger. This next piece of viewer mail comes to us from, it says open with caution, and it has a flower on it. I'm opening it with caution. Sometimes people write a very personal thing, and that's what just happened from Annabelle in Texas. And I just want to say hi, Annabelle, and it was a very lovely letter, and it did indeed put a smile on my face, and I hope that what we do here puts a smile on yours. This next piece of viewer mail comes to us from some other country with Asian characters on it. This is from China! Holy scamoles! It's got straight... Did I just say holy scamoles? Really? What is that? Holy scamoles? It's got a piece of string, which is, that seems very Chinese to me. I don't know why. Wow, this is really cool to get something all the way from China. Do they have YouTube in China? I thought they didn't have YouTube in China. Ah, these beautiful drawings. This has got every character I've played in season 1 and every character I've played in season 2. Dear Nice Peter, hi, how are you? I'm very well, thank you. I'm a Hong Kong person. I'm more of a King Kong person myself, but that's wonderful. This person, Gabriel is their name, has made some suggestions for the Epic Rap Battle of History, and I'll read them to you now. Mr. Bean versus Charlie Chaplin. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. However, it would probably be pretty quiet. A Justin Bieber versus Beethoven rematch. It's not a bad idea at all. Charles Dickens versus Roald Dahl. Wow, that's deep. And finally, Mark Zuckerberg versus Ward Cunningham. I don't know who Ward Cunningham is, but I'm going to look him up, so I do. This next piece of viewer mail comes to us from Metroplex, Michigan. Metroplex? That is where I want to live. That sounds like a city populated by robots. I don't know if that's a real place or not, but I swear it says... It's my phone ringer. It's also my alarm clock tone. It makes me giggle pretty much every morning. And this comes to us from a person named James, and they have included an awesome little Superman logo. By the way, last week I saw the new Superman movie, Man of Steel. I saw it in 3D, and I thought it was incredible. Let's see what James has to say. He says, Dear Nice Peter, hi, I'm James. Hi, James, I'm Nice Peter. Welcome to the Monday Show. James says, currently I'm trying to start a music stand-up comedy career. I was wondering if you had any pointers or tips for me. I certainly do. Don't ever give up. Anything can happen. Anything is possible, especially in this age where videos and internet and YouTube make everybody have access to this huge audience, anything is possible. I will say this, it's gonna take longer than you think, and it's gonna take more work than you think, and there's gonna be some lows that you wouldn't imagine. Craft something that you're very proud of. If it's a stand-up set, give yourself the best 5 minutes that you can. If it's a songwriting career, a music career, give yourself a couple of great songs, man, just great ones. Once you have them polished, once you have them as good as they could possibly be, get out into the world and meet people. You never, ever, ever know where you're gonna end up meeting the person that's gonna change your life. I met Lloyd on a back porch. So I wish you the best of luck with your career, and without further ado, I'm going to take a look at your drawing, which is incredible! This next piece of viewer mail comes to us from Juliana. Hello, Juliana. You have great handwriting, which isn't a necessity. I have terrible handwriting. You have a couple of song titles listed here, and I need your help. If you're here and you're logged in and you're in the comments, I'm trying to put together this set, a set of songs to play on this mini tour, and I don't know where to start. So maybe you can help me. What's your 14 songs? If you saw me play live, what would you want to see? Inside, it's just an assortment of lovely, colorful, beautiful things, and this one has got a mustache! Juliana also made this lovely one for Dante. I'm gonna go give it to him. Hi, fish. Hey, Juliana in Brazil wanted me to give this to you.
Oh, wow. It's all gooey and multicolored. Thank you, Juliana.
A little peek behind the magic. Juliana has also included some questions. Juliana, thank you for your lovely package of wonderful, colorful drawings. Quite sure why Dante called it gooey, though. One of her questions is, where was my first kiss and how old was I? I think I was like 13 years old, and I know exactly where it was. I remember the street corner. I know everything about this moment, because as I was very awkward as a young person, I still have my moments, and I closed my eyes way too soon. You know, there's kissing and like two heads come together, and I closed my eyes about here. So by the time I got to here, it was like, wonk, and I missed. And I ended up cutting my lip on the young lady's braces. That was my first kiss. I'll leave you now with a different sort of moment with Charlie. I often show him sleeping and napping and cuddling and being very subdued, which he is 75% of the time. However, when it's time for him to walk, he springs to life as this animated bounding creature that jumps all over the place. So I wanted to show you that side of Charlie. On behalf of myself and little rescue dogs everywhere, have a wonderful week. I'll see you next Monday. Bye.
Late for dinner.